Now we've ditched the heat. Now we got to work on this drought.
Yeah.
And we certainly have potential for rain. It's just not going to be enough to do much of anything. So I'm afraid the drought conditions will worsen before they get better. October, typically one of our driest months, but at least we have some nice weather for the big festival this weekend. Fall for Greenville starting on Friday, and that nice weather sticks around for this weekend. Mostly cloudy sky conditions, very limited chance for rain. Temperature as things get underway at 5 o'clock Friday afternoon around 73 degrees, falling into the middle 60s by 9 o'clock. The rest of your weekend, we'll have a cold front on Saturday. Unfortunately, it's not going to bring much rain with it. We'll have cool mornings and mild afternoons, and otherwise looking at drought conditions continuing to likely worsen again before they get better. A big cold front bringing plenty of rain up and down this front from New York, stretching down into even Louisiana this morning. The rain getting heavier as you get closer to the moisture source, the Gulf of Mexico there, but the Western Carolinas, we're just not able to tap into much moisture so far. A lot of cloud cover out there, but overall rain chances going to be pretty spotty today. I'll walk you hour by hour through Futurecast. Temperatures climbing into the 70s by lunchtime, likely to get into the 80s this afternoon, at least right around 80 for the upstate and northeast Georgia. Lower 70s to maybe close to 80 in the foothills. You can see the best chance of rain up on the Tennessee-North Carolina state line. Most of that rain will continue in western North Carolina, while it generally, unfortunately, falls apart before it reaches the upstate. So with a temperature of near 80 degrees and a mostly cloudy sky, it's a pretty good rating on today's Carolina Sky Meter. It is a 9 out of 10. Unfortunately, the rest of the rain outlook for the rest of the week, it's 20% tomorrow, and then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's less than 10%. So most of you likely to stay dry after tomorrow for the rest of the week. Not good news for the drought monitor, of course. We're continuing to be in moderate or even severe drought conditions for much of the area. 100% of us is in some sort of drought. You can see even more extreme conditions over into North Georgia. Again, October, our driest month. I'm afraid we're not going to see much improvement in this anytime soon. To the tropics, we do have an area of low pressure centered basically halfway between Florida and Bermuda. There's a 30% chance it gets some subtropical characteristics. Basically, that means not truly tropical and also not affecting the United States outside of maybe some rougher surf conditions for the East Coast. Cloudy conditions and cooler tomorrow, 69 degrees. So that's about a 10 to a 12 degree drop in terms of temperature, but we're back leveling out in the 70s for the rest of the week. We'll be close to 80 again on Friday, or should say on Saturday, as that 20% chance of rain moves through. And then on Sunday, we dry back out and look really nice to close out the weekend there. 73 degrees with lots of sunshine.